Good morning. This is the largest generator I own. It's a Honda 5 horsepower. It's a genuine Honda, not an awful Chinese copy. And it's quite an old one. And I purchased this as a non-runner very cheaply. And the problem was that there was no spark. And people previously had a go, and I thought, well, it can't be that difficult. Well, I was approximately 2 days trying to sort this no spark problem, and I've looked on the internet and I've looked on manuals, and you probably won't find this anywhere else, but on this particular model I eventually sussed out what it was. I'll see if I can explain. Just here you have the off on switch, ignition off on. And in series with that switch there's a wire go down here. One goes to deck as it's short to deck. And there's one going into the sump of the engine. And it transpires there's a float switch in the sump. And if the oil gets below a certain level, it shorts the ignition out, either the trigger coil or the charge coil, to deck. Hence no spark. As I say, it took me some time to figure this, but simply by putting oil in the sump to raise the level, the spark come back and it runs beautifully. It is 230 and 115 volt output, and I've done a few modifications to this. It's in a commercial frame, as you can see, but I've put some solid tired wheels so that can be rolled about. And also, if I'm still in shot, hopefully, let's have a quick look in the viewfinder. Yeah, I'm still there. I've fitted an eye here in the bottom frame. I've fitted a handle along here, so this slides out. It can be wheeled about, as you can see, quite easily. Slides back. Here, I've fitted a 13 amp socket. There's trick switches. I don't know what its output is, but it's done everything I require. So, manoeuvring about on the ground is fine, but if I want to take it out, say into a wood, cut some trees, an electric chainsaw or whatever, I've got to get it into the car. And this is how I go about doing that. Getting the generator into the back of the car, even for someone like me, is relatively simple. As you can see, I've pushed the seats, the rear seats, fully forward, and this exposes the hinges, and they're quite substantial hinges. Well, I suppose they've got to be, really. But the pin of the hinge, I can just about get an S hook through, and here I've produced a simple S hook. I'll show you what I mean. This will hook in there, and then this block rope goes on there, and on one end we've got a snap hook, so we can pull the generator up into the back of the motor. You'll notice that I've turned the generator this way on, pardon me, so the exhaust is facing out of the motor. Switch it on. You can hear that it cuts in and out and regulates very nicely. So that's the setup I've got at the moment.